Weight shift control 5-3 pre-flight and ground operations. Roll up the sail, tuck it into the leading edge stiffener, and secure it with sail ties. Fasten sail ties around both leading edges to ensure a snug fit into the bag. Continue with the reverse order of disassembly, carefully organizing wires and installing protective control frame pads. Finally, zip up the bag, ensuring minimal stress by tucking in wires and organizing components. Wing tuning is a critical aspect, ensuring the wing flies straight within the manufacturer's specifications. Wings are designed for a range of trim speeds, and any adjustments can influence the handling and stability characteristics. To correct any unwanted turns, carefully follow the specific tuning procedures outlined in the PO/AFM for your particular wing. Visually examine the wing for asymmetries and irregularities before making any adjustments. Check for symmetry in the twist angle, inspect the leading edge for discontinuities, and ensure battens match the manufacturer's pattern. If needed, adjust the twist in the wing according to the manufacturer's instructions. Adjusting sail tension, batten tension, or wingtips can be effective, depending on the wing model. Always rely on the manufacturer's guidance for the tuning process, as each wing is unique. Install tip battens, washout struts, and continue with any wing-specific details outlined in the pilot's operating handbook, PO. If applicable, insert bottom battens for a double-surface wing. Move the undercarriage forward, attach the mast to the wing keel, and connect the backup cable. Lift the nose, allowing the carriage to roll backward until the wing is level. Engage the parking brake and chock the wheels. Lift the wing into position, lock the carriage mast and install the front tube. Attach any fairings or seats as required by the aircraft. Imagine the meticulous process, ensuring everything is securely in place before you're ready to take to the skies. And remember, safety and adherence to manufacturer specifications are paramount throughout this setup procedure. When tuning your weight shift control aircraft for different trim speeds, most wings offer adjustments to the hangpoint attachment. Moving it forward increases trim speed, while moving it back decreases it. However, if the hangpoint is already at its forward-most position and the wing trims below the recommended speed, or within 10 miles per hour of the stall speed, an alternative method is needed. This involves reducing twist symmetrically to increase the angle of attack on the wingtips, providing more lift and lowering the nose for proper trim. While pulling back on the cross-tube tensioning cables achieves this, it reduces wing stability and handling. Raising and lowering the reflex lines can also impact airfoil reflex and trim speed. Lowering the reflex lines speeds up the wing but makes it less stable, while raising them slows it down and enhances stability. Some manufacturers offer adjustable reflex lines, either during flight or on the ground, while others discourage this adjustment due to potential impacts on certified stability. Before embarking on any flight, a thorough pre-flight inspection is imperative. Use a written checklist covering pre-flight preparation, inspection, occupant pre-flight brief, flight deck management, startup, taxi, before takeoff, and aircraft shutdown. These checklists should be secured to prevent loss during flight, and manufacturers often provide checklists with their Special Light Sport Aircraft (SLSA). Certificates and documents play a crucial role in pre-flight checks. Ensure that the airworthiness certificate, registration certificate, operating limitations, and weight and balance information (AERO) are on board. Aircraft logbooks are not required in flight but should be inspected beforehand to confirm required inspections, including an annual condition inspection within the preceding 12 months. For weight shift control LSA maintenance, annual and 100-hour condition inspections can be performed by an LSA repairman with maintenance rating, an A&P, or an FAA certificated repair station. Maintenance, repair, and alterations may be carried out by an LSA repairman with maintenance rating, an A&P, or an FAA certificated repair station as authorized by the manufacturer. Amateur-built LSAs may follow different guidelines. Pilots should possess a sport pilot certificate for the specific aircraft being flown, along with medical eligibility and government-issued photo identification. For private pilot privileges, a valid FAA third-class medical certificate, government-issued photo ID, and private pilot certificate are required for weight shift control aircraft. Continuing the routine pre-flight inspection, move on to the power plant inspection. Examine the engine cowling, ensuring it is securely attached and free of cracks. Inspect the rear landing gear struts, shock absorbers, and their operation. Check the attachment points of the landing gear struts to the airframe. Confirm the proper inflation and tread of the rear tires and secure the wheel attachment nut. Inspect the main landing gear drag struts, their attachment to the keel, and their connection to the rear wheels. Check the front wheel, its tire inflation, and the secure axle bolt. Test the ground steering bar for smooth range of motion. Examine the front shocks, if installed, as well as the brakes for rust, corrosion, loose nuts and bolts, proper alignment, and signs of hydraulic fluid leakage. Ensure the hydraulic lines are secure and free from abrasion if equipped. Verify the smooth operation of the foot throttle and secure the parking brake. Move on to the wing inspection, starting at the nose. Examine the nose plates and their attachment to the leading edges and keel. Check for cracks in the nose plates and ensure that bolts are securely fastened. Inspect the wire attachments, both top and bottom. Evaluate the control frame, down tubes, and control bar for any dents, ensuring they are straight. Examine the control frame's attachment to the keel and inspect the control bar to down tube brackets and bolts. Inspect the fore and aft flying wire conditions, their attachment to the keel, and the lower control bar corner brackets. Moving along the left side, inspect the flying wire attachment to the control bar bracket and examine the flying wire up to the wing attachment. Check the flying wire attachment to the leading edge and crossbar, along with all hardware at this junction. Inspect the crossbar and leading edge condition from the nose to the tip. Examine the tip area, including the washout strut and the general condition of the tip. For double surface wings, look inside the tip and inspect the components. Check the surface condition of the fabric from the tip, ensuring it is in good shape. Proceed along the trailing edge of the wing, inspecting the trailing edge and the tip batten attachments back to the keel. Check the sail material on the top and bottom of the wing. Pay special attention to the trailing edge, as it is vulnerable to rocks flying up from the wheels and hitting the propeller. Inspect the aft keel area in the middle of the wing, including the king post and the condition of the wires from the king post, ensuring they are not wrapped around the trailing edge battens. Inspect the wing tensioning hardware, where the crossbar tensioning cables attach to the rear of the keel. Repeat this sequence for the right side of the wing, inspecting in the reverse order. Finally, inspect the wing attachment to the carriage, including the backup cable. Throughout the inspection, check for proper operation of systems, secure nuts, bolts, attachments, and hardware. Look for signs of deterioration or deformation, such as dents, excessive wear, bending, tears, or misalignment of any components or systems. The routine pre-flight inspection checklist may vary by aircraft model, so it's crucial to refer to the specific checklist provided by the manufacturer for comprehensive coverage.